Now, much like we've seen with the release of Hillary Clinton's emails, the establishment does not want you to pay any attention to the contents of the videos released by Project Veritas. This coming out of NBC News. They want you to know that the Trump Foundation paid $10,000 to Project Veritas in 2015, as if that matters. Frankly, this makes me like Donald Trump even more, that he is supporting independent journalism and not in cahoots with NBC News and the Clinton News Network. So NBC News puts out this article showing, oh, here, look at his shows that he paid to Project Veritas. Trump has never said that he paid these filmmakers. And NBC News likes to point out that they have not corroborated the video. So they're not even reporting on the video or the content in the video. They just want to let you know that, there must be something behind it. Even though the video right there has these Democratic operatives telling you all you need to know if you would just watch it for yourself, since the mainstream media is not going to report on it for you. Now, Joe Biggs is joining me in studio with some more news. Now, we know that Project Veritas has more to release, but obviously there's been some active threats being made against James O'Keefe. So what do you know? Yeah, so Project Veritas actually hit me up this morning earlier, spoke to him on the phone on and off throughout the day. And what they're saying is they've received some legitimate threats. Now, James O'Keefe was actually thrown to the ground and had an FBI storm in. He's been to jail before. I mean, he's gone through this quite a bit. I mean, he's been a victim of the corrupt government coming out backlashes whenever he exposes what's going on. So there's legitimate threats happening right now, and they're kind of wondering, are the feds going to come busting in their door at any time? Right. So that's why they've activated this dead man switch, so to say. And Alex has already announced today on the show, but we're going to have that key. If something happens to James O'Keefe over this weekend before the video's release, he's going to have a part 3. And the words from his team were, it's nuclear. They hinted at Hillary Clinton and Donna Brazile or whatever, the new head of the DNC. So those names were brought up in the conversation as well. So it's going to be exciting to see what's going to happen. The first video he drops already got, 10 million views. It's talking about how the DNC paid these crazy people to come out and incite violence at Trump rallies. Something that we talked about on and off all the time. Sway an election. I was at a Trump rally in Dallas a year ago, or no, this past summer in June. And I actually have a police officer on record, on tape. The Daily Caller did a report on it saying that these guys had been bussed in. And that's what that video exposes, so you already know the DNC is willing to lie to get a narrative out about Donald Trump. Meanwhile, they're so willing to bet on people believing these fake trumped-up charges about these women coming out. All of a sudden, all these women are coming out. Well, either way, James O'Keefe's going to come out with some bombshell stuff. These guys are super excited. They said it's going to be nuclear. It's going to be the biggest thing. It's really going to pull that last pillar down on a corrupt government. I got an email from them, read over it. It looks amazing, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Right. And of course, now Donna Brazile has come out saying, oh, well, it's all been altered. It's hacked. We were hacked by the Russians. No one should pay any attention to any of this stuff that's coming out. And it's just, that's James O'Keefe on his Twitter was kind of alluding to, you know what, Donna, we've got something coming for you, too, by saying that this isn't real. You don't want to watch it. You don't want anyone to believe it. And it's pretty exciting that they would come to us because they know that InfoWars is going to play the videos in its entirety. We are not afraid of these people. The only thing we're afraid of is if they get their way. That's the only thing that we have to be scared of. So that's super exciting. And I know that you'll have more on that as that information comes in. But that's why people, have to come here, because it is people like James O'Keefe. We're all in this together. We're all in good company. Well, as I get updates, I'm going to be tweeting them out on my account and then using Alex's account as well. So we'll have updates as they happen. And then we should be looking at that video dropping sometime the beginning of next week, maybe Monday, Tuesday, something like that. So everyone, fingers crossed. Hopefully this will be the video that finally brings down the corrupt Democrat Party and Hillary Clinton, because that's what we need. That's very exciting. Thank you, Joe Biggs. And thank you, all of you out there. We'll be waiting for that nuclear report coming from Project Veritas.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been on this the last few months. You probably noticed I've been more crazed, more focused, less brain fog, more energy, more special reports, and it's because of Brain Force.
We kept changing this formula over and over and over again until it became sort of a grand puzzle. This just increases the compounds you already have.
This is what you're actually designed to run on. You will find Brain Force, Survival Shield X2, and other game-changing products at InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.
Now, much like we've seen with the release of Hillary Clinton's emails, the establishment does not want you to pay any attention to the contents of the videos released by Project Veritas. This coming out of NBC News. They want you to know that the Trump Foundation paid $10,000 to Project Veritas in 2015, as if that matters. Frankly, this makes me like Donald Trump even more, that he is supporting independent journalism and not in cahoots with NBC News and the Clinton News Network. So NBC News puts out this article showing, oh, here, look at his shows that he paid to Project Veritas. Trump has never said